Yeah.
We've got some work to do.
I've already, oh God, I gotta tell you, secrets of the trade secrets.
I'm a celebrity photographer working in Los Angeles. Some of the places I've traveled to for my photography are Singapore, New York, and Mumbai. This is Exposure. Welcome to Exposure. I'm your host, Dennys Ilic. We have the amazing Ali Walker on the show. Thank you for joining us, Ali.
Oh, thank you for having me.
We met on Longmire.
Yeah.
We had some great fun taking some pictures of you in the fields at night, which was great. I remember.
We were like, hurry!
It's cold and the sun's down.
It was freezing, but it was beautiful.
Yeah,
Those
it was
pictures
stunning.
are beautiful.
But it's really funny because you kind of got the outfit from your thing, but you got these Ugg boots on, so it's just kind of like they're these really cool sort of obtuse-looking shots, and they're my favourite. So I really want to do a big one for the gallery. Longmire and then Profiler. Like, what do you think your favourite? What's your favourite show that you worked on to this date?
You know, honestly, I don't know. I've had so much fun. You know, I always try to do roles that I don't see a lot.
Yeah.
I'd never seen a woman really do Profiler. I'd
Yeah.
never seen a woman be vulnerable
Yeah.
and strong
And tough
and at the same time, and not, you know, for her strength I can't think came through her intelligence, you know, hopefully, and not acting like a guy.
Yeah.
I think Sons of Anarchy was another role that I just ate up
Yeah.
because she was just, again, she was so much smarter but so sick.
Yeah.
You know, that it was really fun, and I
That
got to
was a
play with her
great character.
sexuality
Yeah.
and just kind of, you know, be a sociopath.
Yeah.
You know, which was really
Which we spoke
fun.
a lot about on the plane too. We spoke a lot about that.
Oh
stuff.
yeah, we did.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
We've got some work to do.
I've already. Oh God, I gotta
Yeah,
tell
no,
you.
yeah,
Yeah. Secrets of the trade secrets.
Well, Ali, you've had such an incredible career as an actress in front of the lens. So what was the impetus to get you behind the camera as a director? I know, you know, as a writer it's cathartic, but tell us a little bit about how you ended up as a director.
I don't know. I just think I had told other people's stories for such a long time, and I had done a lot of writing. I was actually selling one of my scripts to Jim Brooks when I got Profiler, so I couldn't do it. And I had done a lot of ghostwriting for people, like going in and fixing, and you know, stuff like people, writer friends of mine had asked me to do that, so I was like, all right, you know. And I just thought, you know, I think because I'd gone through so many personal things, and then I honestly didn't see a lot of women doing work behind the camera as much as I would have liked. I mean, I'd been acting for, at that point, you know, like, God, I don't know, like 25 years. And I could count on one hand the number of women that I'd worked with. And I just thought, you know, I'm just gonna go make this little film, and it's kind of cathartic for me. And I think you get to a point as an artist where you can't not do something.
Yeah.
You know, and I went and found the money, and I did it very separately from my husband and his whole thing, and I just kind of did it on the side. And I thought, well, this will just be this little thing. And it turned out to be just like the best experience of my life. Yeah. So I think the fact that, you know, I like to do things I don't know how to do.
Yeah.
I like to do things I've never done. I get very bored if I'm doing the same thing, and you know, you have to be repetitive in life. I mean, I get a lot of roles that are, you know, strong women, and I'm kind of pegged as that sometimes, but to not know, but to know that I could do it, and to kind of figure out how was so much fun.
Yeah.
You know, it was hard work, but it was fun.
Yeah, which also leads us into what you enjoy more, or what you found more difficult, you know, behind or in front?
Well, being an actor is like, honestly, I've had really hard jobs, and being an actor for me has not been a hard job. I really just took to it like, it's easy. I mean, you know, you show up, someone puts makeup on you, you wait around, you know, you go to work, and then you're like, well, should I take my makeup off, or should I keep it? I've had roles that have been demanding, and I've done series which are incredibly demanding, you know, and I've done them pregnant and with babies on my hips. That's been very difficult. But overall, I think it's different at different times. Like, you know, everybody says you can have it all, but you can't have it at the same time. I think I've had a really fun acting career, and now I'd like to move into writing and directing, because I have a lot more fun there right now.
So Ali, we have a question from social media from Gabriel KV. Thanks for sending questions in. Do you find that roles for women are a little bit more limiting than they are for men in this current climate?
I've been working for a really long time, and I've been very fortunate. You know, when I did Profiler, there was no other single female lead on television.
Wow.
You know, since like Policewoman. Yeah. And then they did La Femme Nikita in Canada, and so the two of us had our own shows, which was really interesting. I'd never seen a character like June Stahl until I did it. And then, so I haven't really been limited in that way. I think that there's definitely. I think the jobs for men outnumber women. Absolutely, I think they do. I think, there's some great work going on now, but I do think it's time for that. Yeah, absolutely. I think women have been marginalized. I think people of color have been marginalized, and you're really, really seeing a big shift in that.
Absolutely.
I just think it's the kind of stories people tell too. I love the stories of the 70s, but those were largely, male driven. And so, I'd like to have sort of see the 40s, the 30s and the 40s come back.
Thank you so much for joining us, Ella. It's been such a pleasure having you on the show.
My pleasure, thank you.
And thanks for joining us on Exposure. Don't forget to keep an eye on Guru Hub for more to come, and send your questions in because they might feature on the next episode of the show. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you soon.